Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another exciting edition of Sports for Less Daily Updates. As you're enjoying a mentally bleak and challenging period within our football, the legendary Mikel Obi is open up to a leadership role within the Nigerian Football Federation. We check out his ways and argue on whether he's the best fit with a leadership role within the Nigerian Football Federation or not, with other interesting and exciting updates surrounding Nigerian football. Before I proceed with the details of the stories coming up, quickly, let's do it together. If you are new on this platform, subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Let's show love to the video and platform by liking and sharing to other social media platforms. As usual, my name still remains Solomon Kodja Sante, your only nomenclature, one of the engineers' philosophy in sports, a Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports with a Nigerian name, the only one, Solomon Chukwu Emeka. Please do well to leave your decent comments in the comment box for special shout outs in my subsequent videos. And no more, straightforward, let's get into the video and talk Nigeria football. Nigerian football is reeling in serious crisis, which expands beyond the Super Eagles, taking the age grades. With the Olympic Eagles, I stand to be corrected, they have failed to qualify for 2 consecutive Olympic Games, 2020 and 2024 Olympic Games. With the Flying Eagles, recently, they were being crashed out of the 2025 Under-20 Men's FIFA World Cup tournament in Chile within the first phase of the knockout stage against Argentina. And with that of the Golden Eagles, Nigerian national Under-17 boys, for them, they are enjoying unprecedented slump. They have failed to qualify for 2 consecutive Under-17 AFCON and World Cup tournaments. And we have to talk about all these things surrounding Nigerian football. Notwithstanding that, our very own Super Eagles have failed to qualify for 2 consecutive World Cup. 2022 World Cup in Qatar and 2026 FIFA World Cup tournaments at USA, Canada, and Mexico. And this has sparked national frustration, which people are just drawing conclusion with corruption that has existed within the Nigerian Football Federation, both past and present administrations. And on that note, the legendary Mikel Obi has spoken out and is very open to a leadership role within the Nigerian Football Federation. He has spoken at length. You are going to check out his words on the screens. As you're having a full glare, let me quickly run you through his words and get to know whether he's a best fit for the Nigerian Football Federation job. Now let's start with the words from the legendary Mikel Obi. One thing I have always done since my early days is fought for the country. I don't know how many players have done that like I have through the Under-17, Under-20, the senior national team. Years of sacrifice. I have never for once said no to my country. When I know I can give my opinion and help, I will always be ready. This is exact words. When I know I can give my opinion and help, I will always be ready. But again, I won't have corruption tied to me. I am never going to do that if I am going to say yes. If you want us going forward, you must make sure things are done properly. Get the right people that have the same direction and thoughts. So when the players come back home to play, there is a good environment for them to play and perform. The exact words of the legendary Mikel Obi. If you don't know who Mikel Obi is, let me give a background check. He was born on the 22nd of April 1987, so currently he is 38 years. He won 2 EPL titles, 4 FA Cup trophies, and 2012 UEFA Champions League with his 11-year spell as the Blues of England soccer. Chelsea, international-wide, he has spent almost 14 years with Nigeria football. He was being able to participate in 5 AFCONs, same as winning bronze medal in the Olympic game. Mikel Obi, 2 times, he has represented Nigeria in the World Cup. He's having enough experience. To me, the question of the day is looking at how dynamic he is, both on and off the pitch. Does he have the requisite skills to be the leader of the Nigerian Football Federation? This is a comment, or I'm just waiting to see all the comments of which you also think it is. Just share your candid opinion in the comment box. Do you think He's having the requisite skills to do the job to the maximum satisfaction of we the Nigerian football community. Share your thoughts and take decently in the comment box. The exact words of John Mikel Obi as he is ready to be the leader of the Nigerian Football Federation. This time around, he said he will not be surrounded by those corrupt people so that he can do the job to the maximum satisfaction of we the Nigerian football community. So that is that from his end. Away from the camp of the legendary John Mikel Obi, let's talk about our Super Eagles of Nigeria and our squad list for the 2025 AFCON tournament scheduled to take place in Morocco from the 21st of December 2025 to the 18th of January 2026. I have spoken about our provisional man squad, 55 provisional man squad submitted by Eric Sekuchel to the Nigerian Football Federation. He reduced the squad list from 55 to either 24 or between 24 to 27. It will be based on NFF guidance and the new CAF regulations. I've spoken about 10 relatively new players that can make the final cuts for the 2025 AFCON tournament. I spoke about Ryan Alabiesu. This is the very third time I'm talking about this player. He is a right back who plays for Blackburn Rovers in the championship. Predominantly, he plays as a right back. He can play as a right midfielder, as a left back, and as a center back. He's very versatile at the defensive parts of his club side, Blackburn Rovers. Eric Sekuchel has communicated his decision of inviting him to the 2025 AFCON tournament. He might miss out because he's yet to be issued with Nigerian passports. He's now working on it. Eric Sekuchel has spoken to him that, Ryan, do what you can do to get a passport as soon as possible so that you can travel from wherever you are going to get to know that you are very eligible to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. He's not tied to England. He was born in England and is eligible to play for Nigeria through his parents. So what he can do is to just declare his full readiness for Nigeria football. He has done that, but he needs Nigeria passport. But at the moment, he is not having and is working on the process. As to whether he will move smooth to get the passport or not, it remains to be seen how this development will progress in the coming days. Whatever it is, I will keep you updated. So just keep it logged on Sports Fella. Away from his camp, let's talk about a chieftain of the Nigerian Football Federation. He's just praising Eric Sekuchel. According to him, Eric Sekuchel has taken bold steps in rebuilding the Super Eagles team. He has had a glance of the squad list, especially with a 55-man provisional squad list, and Eric Sekuchel has gotten that faith within the young players or the young talents of Nigeria. This is the time he wants to introduce more young players into the Super Eagles team, and it's a good step to know how best he can rebuild the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And according to this chieftain, he's very happy with this decision from Eric Sekuchel, how to vary his status and how to augment and strengthen the squad list, especially for the 2025 AFCON tournament. The exact words as this chieftain had a full glare or a glance of the squad list for the 2025 AFCON tournament. Let's enjoy on our screens. When I saw the squad list, or when I saw the list with so many young players, I was impressed. I really think it's a bold step from a coach who has one eye on the future. I know a lot of them won't make it to the tournaments proper, but it's a step in the right direction in rebuilding the team. So these are the exact words of the chieftain of the Nigerian Football Federation. We are waiting to see, or we are looking forward to seeing which players, especially with a 55-man provisional squad, going to make the final cuts between 23 to 27 players for the 2025 AFCON tournament. Whatever it is, we will apprise you with the latest. So these are some of the latest surrounding Nigerian football, Nigerian Super Eagles. But just share your opinion. Do you think John Mikel Obi is ever ready in handling the Nigerian Football Federation with that leadership role? It's very difficult seeing our legends taking care or taking the role within the various federations that we have in Africa. Except Samuel Eto'o, I've not seen others taking that bold step to say they are ever ready in doing the job or taking those leadership roles within the various federations that we have in Africa. This is the time John Mikel Obi is very ready. And as he has proposed, do you side with him or not? Subsequently, I will give you more updates on this platform. But let's have special shout outs to those who have previously commented under my videos. Special shout out to, let me look at the name very well. Leisure Travel. I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Pastor Obinam. Special shout out to Secrets. I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Akinade. I do appreciate your support. Jelly, I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Emmanuel Joseph Ekele. I do appreciate your support. Bro Augustine Inze, Victory Praise. I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to James Inguru Kwem. I do appreciate your support. Philip Oduola. I do appreciate your support. Musa Salihu 9765. I do appreciate your support. Henry Ekwe. I do appreciate your support. Omololu Ola Dapo. I do appreciate your support. Said Collins, I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Sedu Momo. I do appreciate the support of Maurice Intui. And special shout out to Ame Peter and to other commenters under my previous videos. I do appreciate the support of each and every cherished viewer on Sports Fella. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Let's meet in the next one. Until we meet again, it's bye for now.